This is the eufy Robot Vacuum E25, a squared-off robot with rounded corners and a glossy black finish that looks sleek and modern but shows dust and fingerprints fast. The top LiDAR turret gives it extra height, which helps it map accurately, but it also means it won't slip under low sofas or platform beds. The all-in-one Omni station is big, boxy, and meant to live on a hard floor. It holds clean and dirty water, a large dust bag, and a detergent cartridge, and the see-through tanks make it easy to tell when it's time to refill or empty. I had to clear a semi-permanent spot for it and plan around a short power cord, and there's no cable management on the back. The base has a bright LED ring that can be distracting in darker rooms, and I couldn't dim it. From my experience, setup was simple. I paired it over 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi, walked through the eufy Clean app, and it was ready in under 10 minutes. The first map run took just a few minutes, and the robot drew a clean floor plan with room labels that made sense. LiDAR is a laser scanner, so it sees the shape of your rooms, and there's also a small camera with an LED that helps it avoid common obstacles. It navigated well even at night. The app is feature-rich. I can schedule, set no-go zones, adjust suction and water levels by room, and tell it how to behave on carpet. I linked it to Alexa and Google for voice commands. In my opinion, the power here is great, but the interface takes a little learning, and I did run into stability hiccups like settings not sticking or the map needing a refresh after a firmware update. Keeping the firmware updated through the app did help reliability over time. Key features that shape my day-to-day use are the 20,000 PA turbo suction, the duo spiral anti-tangle brushes, the extending corner rover arm, and the HydroJet system with a rolling mop that cleans itself in real time. PA is just a measure of suction strength, and 20,000 is no joke. On my rugs and low-pile carpet, it pulled out fine dust and hair that my old stick vac left behind. On hard floors, it handled big crumbs, cereal, and grit without snowplowing. The dual main brushes resist hair wrap better than the single brush robots I've used. I still check them weekly, but I spent far less time cutting away hair. The corner rover arm reaches into corners and along baseboards, so crumbs don't get left behind. The HydroJet mop is what sets this model apart for me. It scrubs with a full-width roller, spinning fast and putting real pressure on the floor, so dried coffee drips and sticky juice spots came up without me pre-treating. While it mops, the system sprays and scrapes the roller so it stays clean instead of smearing grime. After a run, the dirty water tank is a cloudy reminder of what it lifted off my floors. The base station then washes the mop and dries it with hot air, which keeps smells down. It also refills the clean water tank and tops up detergent automatically. It's perfect for people who want very little hands-on maintenance, beyond emptying the dirty water, swapping the dust bag now and then, and replacing the detergent cartridge when it runs out. Just note the detergent is proprietary. I tried the eufy cartridge and liked the streak-free result, but you're locked into their consumables. Runtime was strong. I routinely got well over 2 hours on a mixed floor plan with standard suction and medium water flow. If it needs to, it recharges and resumes. The robot's cleaning noise is a low hum, like a small desk fan. The station is a different story. Self-emptying and mop washing are loud, more like a full upright vacuum, so I set my schedules for times when I'm not on calls. In my opinion, the noise is worth the convenience, but it's something to plan around. Not everything was smooth. I ran into an issue twice where the robot stopped in front of the station, spun, and failed to dock. Cleaning the charging contacts, moving the station a few inches forward from the wall, and doing a firmware update fixed it for me. The obstacle avoidance is good, but not perfect. Thin, lightweight rugs can bunch up, and tall thresholds can stop it. No-go zones solved most of that. The software still has a few rough edges. Once, a saved no-go zone vanished after an app update, and I had to redo it. I also wish there were a true mop-only mode. Right now, I can vacuum only or vacuum and mop together. I prefer to vacuum first and then run a dedicated mop pass, and the workaround is scheduling 2 separate runs, which feels clunky for a product this advanced. I need to call out a bigger concern. During my second week, I noticed moisture under the station mat. It turned out to be a slow seep from the dirty water tank. Not a huge puddle, but enough to worry me about wood floors. Support sent me a replacement tank quickly, and I haven't seen a repeat, but I've kept the station on tile and I check underneath every few days. If you have hardwood or laminate, I'd use a waterproof tray or boot mat under the base, at least early on, and keep an eye on it. Small design nitpicks add up. The glossy top looks great, but shows swirls and hair, so I wipe it down often. The short power cable limits placement, and the base's LED ring really should have a night mode. The robot is tall, so if a complete under-sofa clean is a must, measure your clearance. On the plus side, the washable filter and the included roller mop are easy to clean, and the dust bag in the station is large enough that I didn't touch it for weeks. Voltage on my unit is 110 volts, so make sure you buy the right version for your region. From my experience, the E25's cleaning hardware is excellent. The suction, the anti-tangle system, the corner reach, and especially the self-cleaning mop make my floors look and feel better than with any combo bot I've used before. The experience, however, depends on a few conditions. Give the station a proper hard floor home, plan around the loud maintenance cycles, be ready for the occasional app quirk, and keep an eye out for early signs of a tank leak. If you're willing to do that, the payoff is a very low-effort daily clean. I'd recommend this for busy households with pets, mixed flooring, and people who value automation over tinkering. It's perfect for someone who wants powerful vacuuming and real scrubbing in one machine, and who doesn't mind using the brand's detergent and dust bags. If your home has lots of low furniture, if you need complete silence during the day, or if you don't want to babysit the station for the first week, you might be happier with a smaller vacuum-only robot or a model with a simpler base. In my opinion, the E25's hardware is a step ahead of its software. The foundation is strong and the cleaning results are top tier when everything works. If eufy keeps improving the app and locks down the water tank reliability across all batches, this will be easy to recommend without caveats. In conclusion, I'm keeping it in my routine because the clean it delivers is that good, but I'm using a waterproof mat under the base, and I schedule the loud cycles when I'm out. You can find detailed information about the eufy Robot Vacuum E25 in the comments section. See you in the next video.